This lecture starts on page 3 of your PDF file for this section of the course. Obviously, the first task is to contact the supplier and request an account. My preferred model is email, just simple email. It's the most efficient way to contact dozens of suppliers in the least amount of time. But before we can send them a nice email, we have to know their email address. For this process, Google is your best friend. If you recall from the section about finding products, we discovered a couple of suppliers. One was Chefland and one was Winco. So let's jump onto Google and see if we can find these companies. Let's start with Chefland. Since Chefland is a fairly unique name, I would just search Google for Chefland. Sure enough, Chefland pops up as the first result. Click on their link to go to their home page. Now we want to find out if they offer wholesale accounts. Some suppliers will have a wholesale, reseller, or sales rep link at the top or bottom of their home page. If they do, you're in business. Just click on the link and see what's required to request an account. I don't see such a link on Chefland, but that doesn't mean they don't offer wholesale accounts. Next, I would do a Google search for wholesale from inside the Chefland website. Here's the search format. If there are any references to wholesale on the site, Google will show you the link. If wholesale doesn't work, try resale or reseller or distributor. Still nothing? Don't give up. Here's a quick tip. While you're searching inside their site, do a search for Amazon also and see if they have any restrictions on Amazon sellers. This might save you some heartache later on. I don't see any such link, so let's try something else. Just about every web page has a Contact Us link on their home page. Chefland does also, so let's give it a click. They have a form to fill out, but they also have an email address. I prefer the email address because I can track my emails. If no email address is provided, just fill out the form and send it off. But you ask, what do I say? We'll get to that next, but first, let's look at the Winco example mentioned earlier. To find the Winco website may be a little more problematic. Winco, unlike Chefland, is not very unique, so we'll have to be more creative. Just searching Google for Winco shows several companies with that name. If you recall, Winco was a supplier similar to Chefland and would be selling similar products. So searching instead for Winco Kitchen shows us this result. Bingo! This has to be the Winco we're looking for. And notice the word wholesale in the link. Go to their home page and notice a link called Sales Reps. Click it and here's what you see. Exactly what we're looking for. Follow the instructions on the page and wait for a reply. These Google search methods are how I obtain almost all my wholesale accounts. Searching for some suppliers can be frustrating because they may be represented by a distributor. So add the word distributor or wholesale to the search and be tenacious. Soon you'll be a search ninja. You can also try finding suppliers using your phone. I personally don't talk to suppliers unless they call me or I'm placing an order, but that's just me. By using email, I can better track the conversations, and there's a paper trail. However, I know lots of wholesalers who prefer to call the suppliers, and it works very well for them. So if that's your thing, go for it. In the next lecture, we'll look at an email template for requesting wholesale accounts.